Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. The Royals look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Tom Seaver, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
At the plate, Alan Trammell, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Fouled away. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Here now the 2-2.
We got full count.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate, Harold Castro. Swings through it for strike number 2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Right fielder, number 6, Al Taylor.
Into the box now, Al Kaline. Sliced hard on the ground, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Roll, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
To the plate now, Ty Cobb. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Castro on second. Kaline at first, one gone. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Dawson is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Cabrera. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
From the stretch, the 1-2. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. Tigers nothing. Royals coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Matthew Boyd, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Strike thrower, not afraid to go in and challenge hitters. He's kind of what a manager would like to have. You know what you're going to get with Matthew Boyd. He's not afraid to throw the fastball or his breaking stuff over the plate. Sneaky, really good pitcher.
Stepping in, Ryan Braun. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. This is flared out towards second. And there's one away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Robin Yount.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now at the plate, Johnny Damon. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Damon.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. KC down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and look.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Maybe.
Stepping in now, Cameron Maben. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
The catcher, Austin Roma.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. No score here as we play inning number 2. A swing and a miss for the 3rd strike as he went after what would have been ball 4. Instead, the inning is over. Tigers are shut down there. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Stepping up now, Mickey Mantle. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. A Ball and 2 strikes now. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Listen, it's hard in this day and age with all the quality pitching to put up double-digit runs like they did yesterday. They'd certainly like to have some of those back if they could and add them to today's box score.
3-2 to the Royals' designated hitter.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the Royals are going to get a man into scoring position right away on the leadoff double.
It's a grinder, AB.
Batting
3-2
fifth.
changeup,
The
and he's able to
baseman.
stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
Coming to the plate now, Tony Perez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 3-1 pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Eddie Matthews. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. One out and a runner on third. Swing and a line drive. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Standing in now, Andre Dawson. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change up, down and away, but he just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
Into the box, Gary Carter. Grounded down the third baseline. First and second now, one man out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. The Royals had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early one-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
Popped up. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2.
Batting ninth.
Stepping in, Ryan Sandberg. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Royals settle for just the 1. We played 2 full. KC leads this one 1-0. Set to get his day started, Nico Goodrum. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The batter, number 3.
Next for the Tigers, Alan Trammell. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Damon is underneath this one. And he's got it for out number 2.
The batter.
Now to the plate, Harold
hitter.
Castro.
Harold Castro.
The 1-1 home.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
At the plate now, Al Kaline fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Popped him up. Yount over to his left. And that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Royals lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Ryan Braun. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And it misses. 3-1 now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So coming to the plate, Robin Yount. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Nobody out, runner on first. And that misses. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Here's the 2-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Skied into straightaway right. Kaline moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now
digging in for his second at-bat, Johnny Damon 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over. Runners back. The 3-1 pitch. A little roller toward the hole. To second for 1. but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
It took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Ready for another chance? Mickey Mantle. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Maben is there. And that's the third out. One left for Kansas City. They lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the fourth. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ty Cobb. The 1-1.
Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in now, Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
So now to the plate, Jonathan Scope. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Ready on 1-2. And he struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Cameron Maben. On the ground is short. This could be 2 to Sandberg at second. Over to Perez for a side retiring double play. Tigers leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Settling in now, Tony Perez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping in now, Eddie Matthews. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Justin.
Standing in now, Andre Dawson. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 3-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulder square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
At the plate, Gary Carter. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball.
And now they've got him in a rundown. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Royals 2 and the Tigers nothing. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. Now batting, Austin Romine comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Damon is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, third base.
At the plate, Nico Goodrum looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Still 2-2. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And it's 3 balls and a strike to Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Digging in once again, Harold Castro. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here's the 3-2. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. They trail things here 2-0. At the plate, Ryan Sandberg. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Trammell grabs it cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Up next for the Royals.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Ryan Braun. Now the 1-1 pitch.
The count 2-1.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Into the box, Robin Yount. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The 1-1 home. And a fastball is hit on the ground toward short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now at the plate, Al Kaline. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate now, Ty Cobb. Line drive base hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runner at first here, one man out. Runner! So now to the plate, Miguel Cabrera in the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Runner breaks for third. Now a flare out toward right center. Right fielder coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Into the box now, Jonathan Scope. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In now, Cameron Maybin. Hit out towards second. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Into the box now, Johnny Damon 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-1 home. He pulls this one into right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Next will be the designated hitter, Mickey Mantle. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.